So I've tried to isolate as much shit as I can in here. So these switches are basically my solar kind of setup. I believe, if I recall, the camper itself gets power through some of these cables here. This is just gonna go to power the refrigerator and electronics and shit. So that's what this is. It's like a master switch on, switch off to my fuse box in there that I'll show you in a second. But this one is from the solar panel going to the charge controller in the camper, so I could isolate turning off just the solar panel going into the charge controller. I've got the solar panel wired. I got all these pretty long wire up here, but I brought it out. I drilled that in, I brought it out here, and it's on top of the camper now, but usually I could put it on top of the Xterra, like the roof rack of the Xterra, so I could just have it there when we're driving and stuff. I've also got a fuse on that solar panel right there. This one is coming from the charge controller to the charge controller to the battery. So essentially, power comes through the solar panel, goes in there to the charge controller, comes out through here into the battery, into the camper, charging everything in the camper. The correct order that you would want to do this in is you want your battery on, and then you turn your charge controller on, and it cycles whatever it does, and then you switch that on last. Apparently, if you put that on first, I think it could damage the charge controller. All right, so get in here. So that main center switch from the battery is coming up underneath. I ran it underneath the camper, and you'll see, hopefully you can see, it comes from the bottom of the camper up through here. There's a fuse on that, and then it goes into this fuse box, which I'm using to run the refrigerator and this other power thing I'll show you here in a second. They all have fuses, you know what I mean? So there's all fuses in there. Obviously you want fuses and all this shit. There used to be a fridge here, but it was a fucking AC fridge, and I'm like, no, I want a DC fridge, so I just kind of stuck this in there for now. But I ran off of there, just tapped in, and I could run now. So I could run this thing. So right now it's at 50 degrees. And what I also ran from there is this out here. So I drilled these holes in here. This thing I got off Amazon. So I could do 12, like cigarette lighter, 12 volt, and then I got USB as well that I could run here, and you could charge shit from it. And then this is where it comes in real handy. This switch turns on this voltmeter, so you can see it's at 13.7. So the sun is kicking. Even with this thing on, I'm getting, that battery has a 13.7. I think the most I've ever seen is 13.8. So that's with the draw of this refrigerator. Here is my charge controller. Looks like it's coming in nice. So you can see, man, I just turned the freaking radio on, and it, you know, I just turned it off. It's at 13.1 now, so it's like there it goes down a little bit more. I think this compressor's kicked in too. So I mean, I kind of left just this thing on, and it seems to be doing well, but I don't have anything else. Just that LED light in there, but nothing else is in here turned on, and it seems to. This seems like the only thing it could kind of handle during the day with the solar. I bet if I got another solar panel and another battery, I'd probably be golden. But anyways, this is the one thing I just wanted to show you. It's like, man, this is coming super handy. Like I say, we charge our shit right here, and then anytime I want to see it, just turn this little guy on, and boom. Here's our inverter. It came with the camper. Get out of there. So we have AC in here, like, You know, we have it up there too. I never really use it. I think we use it for the TV. We usually use it when we're plugged into shore power. I have no idea why we have a microwave here. I've never used it. I use it for storage. And I think that's it.